it back to why, why the holiday thing? Family.
Yes.
Not just a tradition, I have to, but family, relationships, being together, the lack of control. Just release it, let go. I love that. Oh, I love that.
And Krista, I'm so glad you mentioned boundaries, right? Like, I can say no.
Yep.
We get pulled in so many directions, right? Oh, can you do this? I need to do that. Your kid gets invited to X, Y, and Z, and then, oh, they got this, and then there's all the school performances, right? Well, they got to go to the school performances, part of a grade. But do you really have to go to this ice skating party later? Or... Or do we really need to go sledding this weekend? Though I really like to go sledding. Is it going to fill my cup, or is it going to actually, stress me more? Like really stopping and going, okay, I love this, but at what expense?
Right. The balance.
The balance.
And the priorities. So in our family, because we moved around so much, being a military family, tradition and consistency was really important.
Yes.
And so having those traditions that bring in, and so I think that makes it less stressful for me because I already know it's gonna be this way.
Yes.
And if somebody wants to add something new into that, I'm totally fine with that. Like if one of my kids wants to say, hey Mom, can we do this year? Yeah, it's on you to do it. You put it together, and we'd love to do that. But having those traditions, I think, is more memorable than worrying about how many presents are under the tree or how full the stockings are or, what we're getting.
I'm applauding you for this.
Yes.
Because this is so important. It's so true, though. I mean, it means more to the kids, right? And it's something, too, that they will, each year you do that, it creates value.
Yes.
Something that's a memory that then they can take forward, which is what we all want, which is what I think every parent is trying to create for their kids. Right? That warm memory, that's something that reminds them that they are loved, that there's love. That's what the holidays are about. It's about love. That's all we're trying to create. I love
this year, we get the blessing of having my daughter and her husband with us for Christmas. And so it's like, well, what's most important to you, and they're here for Thanksgiving too, which is fun too, because she hasn't been for Thanksgiving in a really long time. And what's most important to you? What memories do you have that you want to make sure that they're recreated for you and for your family and the legacy that we leave? And so it's really important, those traditions. Once the kids are gone, I'm sure some of those traditions I will not be worrying about. But in the meantime, they're just really fun, and they're things that are important.
But even for you, though, too, right? Once those kids are gone, you'll have those to cherish, though, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And we'll do some of them, because some of them
that
are
itself is a gift.
Worth doing. But it's really fun to see my oldest daughter doing these traditions with our grandkids.
Oh, yes.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that you're the legacy and the traditions carrying forward. Like, we didn't write down recipes in my family. We did it by memory, and that's the thing my kids keep asking. They're like, can you write it down so I can go? Otherwise, I have to freestyle it. But watching it continue,
it's
I
really
love
sweet.
that.
It's really sweet.
Do you know what I really love about this conversation? We naturally progress to what we love so much about the holidays, right? And why we care so much about it. And that's why I think up front we try to invest so much of ourselves into it. But releasing control, having those traditions, knowing what to expect, setting those boundaries, and just letting yourself be is where the magic really happens, right? I love it. Thank you, guys. Did you have one more thing you wanted to add?
I was thinking about our emotional state during the holidays and how important it is to feel the emotions, but not be overwhelmed by the emotions.
Yes.
And sometimes we're like, well, we're supposed to be happy, but I don't feel happy. I'm frustrated, or I'm sad, or this didn't turn out the way I wished it would have.
Or it just feels blah.
Right, and so to work through that and to acknowledge your emotions during the holidays, and that's okay to have them, but not to sit in them for too long and move forward.
Yes, that reminds me, the prompt joy, just observe you. Just observe you and honor that feeling, whether it's grief, whether it's anger, frustration, honor it, pay attention, and then drop into that heart. Breathe. And remember what matters, the family, the traditions, the love. Thank you, because that's the big one, the emotional state during the holidays. You feel like your hormones are up and down, you're up and down emotionally.
Probably because they are.
It's a whole thing right there.
Yes, seriously. But no, that is so true too, right? Because when it's the holidays, we're like, oh, I'm supposed to be happy.
I'm supposed to.
It's the happiest time of year. There's songs about it. Why am I not feeling joyful?
I'm
like, you know what?
Right away.
Yes, exactly.
Crawling in the room right now. Don't talk to me.
Stay under the covers today.
But it's okay.
Just observe you, man.
Just observe you. Ladies, thank you.
Thank
you. So appreciate you.